We're going to do a little bit of a recap here of correlation and introduce what a line of best fit is. When we look at the scatter plot on your screen, if we look at the points, they seem to be falling to the right. So the dependent variable along the x-axis is increasing, but sorry, I think I said that the wrong way. The independent variable along the x-axis is increasing, but the dependent variable values are decreasing. So we say that this has a negative correlation. When we look at the graph above, we see as the independent variable increases, the x values get larger, so do the dependent variable values. The line or the points rise to the right. And we say that has a positive correlation. And when we look at this graph, we see points all over the place. Points are very scattered. And I don't see a pattern. I can't say when x is getting bigger, y is getting smaller, because sometimes when x gets bigger, y is getting smaller, but sometimes when x gets bigger, y gets bigger. It's just all over the place. It doesn't make sense. I can't talk about a pattern. So we say there is no correlation. Now, when a correlation does exist, you could draw what's called a line of best fit. And if you look at the red line that you see on your page right here, looks like this. It's passing through a few of the points. The rest of the points are scattered above and below the line, evenly spaced pretty much above and below the line. That line of best fit will allow you to predict values based on the trend of the data. It's not going to give you exact values. They're not always going to be perfect, and your line of best fit will never be exactly the same as somebody else's, but it should be close. When you draw a line of best fit, you have to follow the pattern. The line of best fit must pass through as many points as possible, and there should be an equal number of points above and below the line of best fit, and the line of best fit should pass through several points all along, not just at the ends. So if we look at this line of best fit, is it the best line of best fit, or can we work around it a bit better? Well, let's see. We want to try and get through as many points as possible and have them spaced evenly around. I've got a lot of points below. That's not good. More points below than above. I can change it, and I can change the slope of it, and I can drag the whole line around and see. It won't be perfect. You will never get a perfect line of best fit. Again, it's a very challenging thing to do. Now, mine's not very good because I don't have too many points below the line. But it seems that it's very difficult to get it to run through multiple points. It's easiest to do if you actually do it with a clear ruler so you can see what's happening either side of the line. If I count the points, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 above the line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 below the line. So I'm not completely even, but when I drag it like this, now I'm passing through 1, 2, 3 points. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 below and 6 above. Again, not perfect, but close. And that's all we're looking for, is your best, closest line that you can get.